What's going on, YouTube community? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, in this video, I'm going to do my prediction for the Western Conference Finals, the Houston Rockets versus the Golden State Warriors. Now, this is going to be a it should be a good series. We have two of the top seeded teams in the Western Conference Finals, Golden State Warriors, Houston Rockets. You have the MVP Stephen Curry, and you have the runner-up MVP James Harden. Now, James Harden, he was pretty much pissed off that he didn't win the MVP, but it is what it is. You know, they got the jobs done. They beat the teams they need to beat. They just battled the Clippers in a crazy fashion to win that series. I'm still shocked when I think about it. I still think the Clippers should be in the Western Conference Finals. But anyway, I'm going to just give you my quick predictions. Now, of course, the Houston Rockets, they're going to have some issues as far as containing the Golden State Warriors because let's be honest, the Houston Rockets defense is terrible in my eyes. Especially on the road in the playoffs, they allow about 117.9 points per 100 possessions and get outscored overall by 11 points per 100 possessions, and that's pretty much bad, especially when you're going up against the Golden Warriors, who, has an actual shot better in opposing gyms at 56.8 percentage, true shooting on the road versus 55.2 at home. Then it's on in the postseason. So I think the Houston Rockets, they're going to have a lot of trouble trying to contain the Splash Brothers, Draymond Green, and those other guys that can just get going. Now, the Golden State offensive rating is 107.2, second. Defensive rating, 98.8, fourth. Net rating, 8.6, second. The Houston Rockets, 105.9, fifth. Defensive rating, 106.8, 12th. Net rating, negative 0.9, eighth. I think the X factors in this game, is going to be Klay Thompson guarding James Harden. Now, Klay Thompson, he did a great job against Mike Conley. So I honestly think he would be able to do the same thing against James Harden, because if you take away James Harden's space, he has troubles pretty much doing anything. When you look at the last series and even the series before, he struggled shooting the ball, and I think that's what happens when you pretty much just sometimes a jump shooting team. At some point, your shot is just not going to fall. And James Harden, Klay Thompson, he's a great defender, so he will be able to contain James Harden in my eyes. He's going to limit him from getting to the free throw line, because that length and just the way he plays defense, and of course they also can toss Andre Iguodala on James Harden. So, hey, they have a lot of players they can throw at. They can throw Harrison Barnes on them, Draymond Green, Sean Livingston. So James Harden, he's going to have to figure out something to try to get the job done because, they're going to be on him defensively, especially when they know the type of player that he is. Now, the X factor for the Houston Rockets, once again, I think it's going to be Trevor Ariza. It's either going to be Trevor Ariza or Josh Smith, but I think it really has to be Trevor Ariza. He's going to have to provide his defense on either Stephen Curry or Klay Thompson, whichever one they're going to throw on him. I don't really know, because at the end of the day, Jason Terry is not going to be able to fucking guard Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry will run circles around Jason Terry. No disrespect to him, but hey, come on now. 37 years old, you got a guy who can dribble and do all kind of crazy things with the ball. No, I don't think they're going to have Jason Terry on Stephen Curry the whole game. But I think Trevor Ariza, he's going to be an X factor because just from his defensive presence as far as who he's going to guard. And plus, I think I think he found this rhythm as far as knocking down the three ball, but they're going to need his offense if they're going to try to do anything. And the same with Josh Smith. So fuck it. It's two X factors. Trevor Ariza, Josh Smith. Josh Smith has to continue to play good. The last couple of games he's played good, knocking down the three ball, not turning the ball over, just playing very, very well. And Trevor Ariza, his length would be great as far as, whether if he's sticking on Curry or if he's sticking on Klay Thompson. It just depends, But and of course, he has to be a floor threat as far as, spacing spacing the floor as well. But yeah, this is going to be a very, very great season. Um, uh, yeah, it's just going. It's just I think it's just going to be it should be a great, great series. And the Houston Rockets, they're going to have to just try to play, just play great, knock down threes. The White House, he's going to have to probably step up because I think Andrew Bogut will be able to match up with him as far as playing defense on him. Because, I think the Dwight Howard, he's going to give you 16, 15, or maybe 19. It just depends. But, it sucks to say this, but I don't look at him as a big, big threat. I'm more concerned about letting James Harden. But you can't ignore Dwight Howard at the end of the day. So you can't be that naive. You know. But the final predictions in this game, I'm just thinking about everything that I was just thinking about as far as Warriors hot shooting, their defense. They have better, weapons. They have to me, a better bench. To be honest with you guys, um, and just that style of play, man. I think it's just it's going to be too much for the Houston Rockets. They're going to be rolling. They're going to be moving up and down the court fast. And I don't think nobody's going to be able to stop the Splash Brothers. And with that said, I love me some James Harden, but man, it's hard to pick a team where their defense is allowing so many points. And the Golden State Warriors can get over 100-something points easy, at home or on the road. Especially when the Houston Rockets don't play great defense. They're ready to shoot it out with you. That's what they pretty much doing. So with that said, man, I got the Golden State Warriors winning in 5. Yes, I said it. I got the Golden State Warriors winning in 5. Stephen Curry will be the MVP. And that's just what it is. That's just what I think. It's just my predictions. I could be wrong, but we'll have to see. Maybe if Dwight Howard turns to Shaq, it could be a whole different story. But anyway, guys, tell me who you think is going to win this series. Comment, subscribe, favorite, like, share. Check out the previous videos. Hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and I'm out. Deuces.